loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing part 1 of a color along series. I want to start in The Grains of Gold by Hanna Karlzon. So we will be doing this page here together, and I'll just be doing a series of each individual bug. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that and get as close as we can. All right, guys, so let's get started. I have my pencils open here. I'm going to start off, I think I want to make it like a mauve kind of color, which of course is my favorite, and with some brown. So I'm going to start off with these colors here. So I have Prisma, so that's going to be the Prisma Peach, Deco Peach, and Burnt Ochre. And I'll start off with the lightest color here, and then just go in to this little background area just to get some color down. My pencils can use a sharpen. I don't feel like they blend the best when they're the sharpest. So, and that's for Prismacolors especially. And let's go ahead and add a little bit. We're gonna go in with the peach. I think this is the peach. Yeah, peach. That was Deco Peach I put down first. And at the corners, I'm gonna go in with peach. And I'm trying to use like a lighter touch once I get towards the middle, just to lift the pressure. But heavy on the sides, if that makes sense. Just so our little guy is not so flat. And I want to go ahead back in with that Deco Peach and just blend that out. A hair. Not too much, just a little bit. All right, so that's those two colors. I also want to come in with a lighter, let's go with light peach in the middle just to get that lightness back. All right, and to get everybody on the same page, I'm gonna go in with my burnt ochre now. Just a little bit, again, just darkening the area ever so slightly. Oh gosh, I just finished watching TikTok and my brain is filled with TikTok music. Terrible. All right. So I'm gonna go back in with this burnt ochre here. It looks like there's an opening here, and I'm just gonna do the little wings, that color first on the outside. And then I'm gonna go in with the darkest peach, just peach. Go over that and also blend that out a wee bit. And then I'm gonna take my light deco pink here and go here again just to bring some light in here. And then just back in with that burnt ochre, basically just blending, helping the colors blend together a bit. Lightly towards the middle, don't press too much. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other wing. So now, keeping with the colors that we're using, I'm going in with the light peach for the inner wing here. And then here as well. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the peach color here. Darken that up a little bit from top and bottom, and then get lighter as you get to the middle. All right, and then even at the top and the bottom, I just want to introduce that ochre, burnt ochre. Going in with light peach right there, just to lighten that up. And as you can see, this is how the first little buggy is coming out. These are the only colors I'll be using on this little guy. And so for the middle body part, I'm gonna make that the burnt ochre color. And this mostly burnt ochre there, I'm gonna slip in with some light, no, just some peach, just to bring some light to his body area. Same thing for the top of it here. Taper off the burnt ochre. Come in with this peach color right at the tip, and then a little bit into where we had the color, like the burnt ochre there, and then I just did a little bit there. For these little hairy bits, I think I'm gonna go with the peach color. We'll start them out with the peach, and it's kind of small and fussy. I don't know that I'm going to be as fussy as the picture is asking. Sometimes I just want to get the little bits done. And colored, and that's what I'm doing. So this is peach, and we're just coloring his little hairy bits or whatever this is. I've never seen a bug with hair, thank God. But I'm gonna add a little brown topping at the top just to give it some dimension. All right, and then for these little spaces, I'm gonna also go in with the brown. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna try to grab a sharpener. Oh, right here. Okay. So let me do a little sharpen. You won't be able to see me sharpen, but I am sharpening that pencil a little bit, the brown. So now it's nice and sharp. Hopefully it doesn't break. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fully shade these in completely, and also these little legs almost to the bottom, not all the way. I'm gonna put a light color down at the bottom of the leg, and we will use we're gonna do a light not light deco. We're using the Deco Peach, which is this one here. Just to give that a little bit of dimension, and his little antlers as well. His little eyeball spot right here, or hers, I did put that Deco Pink on there for the antlers. I'm gonna do the brown ochre, and essentially we're just, you know, like I said, we're just using, these are the colors that I have chosen to do this bug here. This little fly, it looks like. Not too scary. I don't like spiders, so I can do a fly. All right, and then we'll go in with the Deco Peach for those little antlers to have some dimension. Okay. All right, so our little guy is coming along. Right here, I'm gonna add the Deco Pink as well. And then right there, I'll go ahead and add Peach. A little sharpen, it's a small spot. And the sharpener I'm using is this one here. Oh, right there, yep. And I don't know the name of it. I know that's unhelpful. Oh, it's right here. But it was a sharpener that I did purchase from a craft store or paper goods, like a stationery store in my area. If I can find the name, I will link it, or I can also put it on the screen. I'm gonna do these spaces here, the burnt ochre. And I'm leaving some space there because of course I want to give it some dimension, so I don't want to close up the space and take the interest away from the area. I missed the hair here. I'm gonna make it brown. That spot too, that spot too. And then the little leg, that leg is not brown. Okay. All right, that was the burnt ochre. Now we're gonna go in with the, we'll go in with this peach color to lighten, to blend that area essentially. Okay. Cool, we'll do the same thing on this side. So burnt ochre in these little spots. Okay. Deco Peach here. Okay. And then Peach here. And same here. Peach, 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 peach. And then we'll do the burnt ochre. All right, and then we're gonna take peach to close that up, if I'm remembering correctly. And then there as well, we're going to use the peach here. All right, we're getting there with that little buggy. So now we're at the bottom area. I want a lot more brown. So I'm going to go ahead and take the burnt ochre to the bottom, but I'm going to leave a little bit of white in the center of each of these bottom parts. Except for that first one, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, we'll do the same thing. I'm gonna try to leave a little space there as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to leave a little bit of space for some shading. Makes it look like you did something, you know? Give the bug some life, so to speak. And each of them that you do, it doesn't have to be the same amount of shape. It actually looks better if the space you leave on each is different, a different shape. Maybe you did a line on that one. You see that now I've done like a little bit more of an opening. It just gives it, the eye, something to look at. It looks a little more special, not just plain. And don't be afraid to go back over it and add some more color. If like when you color it, it is not exactly the shade that you want. All right, and so we got this side done. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Touch is shaking my whole camera. Really? All right, guys, so I like how that is turning out. I hope you guys like it as well. I'm gonna leave this right now, and I'm gonna go on to that next spot there, and I'm going to use this light peach just to give it a little, let's give it a sharpen. All right, and my Prisma colors, I like to manually sharpen them because they're soft and they don't do too well, I have found, in a in my like electric sharpener. Those I use more for my harder pencils. All right, so you can go ahead and cover that whole thing, and then go in with our peach and just press a little harder, bring down some color. All right, just like that. And for these, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and do the same thing. Just bring the peach and let it lightly, hard at the top, light when you get to the middle, and down, almost no pressure at all. And again, it's okay if it's not exactly the same on everyone. It just draws the eye to it. And I am liking my little bug. It's a fly. I don't want a fly to ever land on me, but like this one is cute. All right, and then I'm gonna go here. Sorry, I should have said I am using light peach on the little spots here at the bottom. So that's done, already taken care of. I'm also gonna take this light peach on the to close in these gaps here on the fly's wing. And that just gives it some, what is it, guys? Dimension. So he's not a flat bug. He's got some taste. He's got some style, you know. He's a bug with a place to be. I wonder if bugs don't want to be called, flies don't want to be called bugs. Wouldn't that be funny? Like, that is not my name. I am a fly. Right, so we're just gonna go ahead and close those up. And I'm also gonna take my peach and just kind of come down and add just a little tap of peach as well. And after I do that, I'm gonna go back in with the brown and darken up those spots again. And so from here, try to cover up any of the white that is showing. This is beautiful paper, so it's not very hard to, you know, get your color to show. I just want to make sure that it is showing. So, okay. All right. So that is how that is looking. So we have one more, we have some dots here to do, and then these little loops that we're gonna do. And I'm trying to think, I think I'm gonna go light on those, and we might need some reinforcement. Like, I'm thinking, do I want to add, yeah, I think I'm gonna make the dots. I'm gonna use my glitter gel pen. Might use that one. We'll hold off to the end because I want that to be the last thing I do, but I think I may go ahead with this glitter gel pen just to add some, you know, pizzazz. So for these, I want to do Deco Pink. So I'm going to go in with Deco Pink here and just try to keep it in, fill that in. And I'm just doing a flat fill in because I did limit my color palette. So it is Deco Pink's turn. And I must say, guys, when you limit your color palette and I have a, what, the biggest set of Prismas there is, I think I do own that. So I limited my color palette to just these 4 colors, and my little bug is almost done. No stress, you know, and it worked out really well. I'm just coloring that in. And so the dots, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and, can you see? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. My phone I don't know if it stopped recording or not, but hopefully not. I did go in on the loops and fill in with the, this is the Deco Pink. I'm gonna use my gel pen from Five Below and go ahead and fill in his little dots here. Trying not to be neat. When I tell you, I have control when I'm using a pencil, but my hand gets happy when I have like when I use another medium. I don't know why it gets like happy and starts like scribbling. I'm like, what are you doing, hand? Relax. All right, so just putting some brown glitter gel pen on these little dots. Guys, I tell you this all the time. I'm going to tell you again, do not sleep on Five Below. Their little crafting supplies are pretty good. Probably because I don't know anything else to use. So I'm not judging it against anything. I'm going to go over this with this pen as well. Geez, I get a gel pen in my hand and I don't know how to act. I start just using it on everything. All right, so that was the end of the first part to this 6-part series of coloring these bugs in this book. And these are, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in so you can see and then zoom you out so I can show you what I used again. I did go ahead and use this gel pen from Five Below, glitter gel, and then I used my Prisma colors, and I used the color Deco Pink, Burnt Ochre, Peach. Ooh, turn her over, guys. Okay, Peach, and then I used the light peach. And this was all I used to color our little bug. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, do take care.